Now you see we're starting to get there. At this point, decide how long you want your hawk to be and what shape you want the head to be. You can see it's trying to take a natural curvature on the sides that you forge. But you can control that right at the end. Learn to think three-dimensional, not just cross section. You can also control the profile. You can bend it forward. You can bend it backward, like a throwing axe. And it's all up to you. Here, as soon as the steel is malleable, you can do whatever you want. Within reason, that is. At this point, you want to start playing with your profile a little bit. That's what I was talking about. Don't strike in areas like this. Only in the hotter areas. Now I'm fairly happy with the way this is coming out. I'm going to concentrate further up here and get this more even and a little thinner all the way down to the edge. And then play with the cross section a little bit. And you can always refine the profile during the drifting process, because this shape will change when you drift it. It'll apply force to it and bend it. So we'll shape that out properly.